Mrs. Zena again. I'm here today to talk to you about why is it important to reuse items. We've talked about reusing items. We've talked about different ways that they could be reused, but why is that important? Can you name 3 reasons why it's important to reuse items that we have? Give me a thumbs up if you think you can. Give me a thumbs down if you don't think so. And it's okay if you don't know. We're going to work on learning why. So I can see some of you are unsure. Even those of you that said, I think I can name 3, might not be so sure if you know if those 3 are correct. So let's talk about 3 important reasons why it's important to reuse items. Number 1, it prevents pollution. So we've talked about landfills and how things can build up. Preventing that, keeping things from going into a landfill, preventing the pollution of our air and our water and our soil is one of the reasons. Preventing pollution. Number 2, it reduces greenhouse gas emissions. So that's really fancy words, but it prevents things from going into the air that are harmful for us who are living on Earth. All right, so prevents pollution and reduces or takes down the amount of bad things that we have going into our air. Number 3, it saves money. There are a lot of different reasons and ways that it saves money, but the biggest thing I want you to know is that it saves money when we reuse things. So the 3 reasons: prevents pollution, reduces greenhouse gas emissions, and it saves money. We're going to see if you can remember those, and we're going to practice restating those, but we're going to put them into simpler words for you that we'll repeat as we go through our activity today. So we're going to say prevent, reduce, and save. And if you know those 3 words, then you'll remember, hopefully, what goes along with them. That it prevents, that's right, pollution. It reduces gases. That's good. Saves money. That's right. Prevent, reduce, and save. Excuse me. All right, today what we're going to do is we're going to be practicing trying to figure out if the thing that I tell you should go into our compost, into our recycling, or into our trash. So let's clarify what those things are. Compost are things that are biodegradable, things that can be broken down and help enrich our soil. So you might compost at home. You might have a container outside that you turn that has food scraps and coffee grounds and other things in it that you can end up adding to your soil. It's like a super soil and helps make things so they grow better. So that's our compost. Recycling, we have talked about, are things that could be reused again. They go to a factory and they break it all down and help use that to create something new again. We've talked about the importance of reusing items ourselves so it doesn't have to go through the power plant process of getting it turned back into something new again. But recycling is better than our last option here, which is trash. Trash, we know, are things that cannot be reused and broken down and made into something else. And those are the things that get hauled away and dumped somewhere and sit for a really, really, really long time and affect the earth that we live in. So as I mentioned things today, you're going to see if you had these 3 options of where to put them, what would you do with it? All right. If you choose compost, you're going to show your answer by doing jumping jacks. So it's kind of an excited. Compost is like, woohoo, right? Recycling, you're going to jog. It's going somewhere. it's going to get reused, and that's healthy, right? Just like jogging is for our hearts. And if it's trash, we're going to go nice and slow, high knees. High knees, we're thinking about, should this really go in the trash? And what can we do to maybe reduce that in the future? So a lot slower, it's making us think if it goes in the trash. So we've got compost, we have recycling, and trash. So each thing that I say, you're going to show your answer, and then I'll tell you what the correct answer was in case you didn't get it. All right, first, bubble wrap. So people in packages get bubble wrap. People like to pop the bubbles. Where would that go? Compost, recycling, or trash? Compost, recycling, or trash? The correct answer is trash. Bubble wrap is one of those things that we cannot recycle and we cannot compost. Hopefully you could say, but I won't throw it in the trash, I'll reuse it and reuse it. That is what a lot of people do. They save it, they put it aside and use it for a different package to get sent to someplace else, or allow kids to pop it first and then reuse it. All right, let's try the second one. A banana peel. Compost, recycling, or trash? Compost is the correct answer. So those banana peels can go into the compost to help enrich our soil later on. All right, our third one, a dirty tissue. A dirty tissue. Compost, recycle, or trash? You're doing high knees, trash is correct. If something is soiled and dirty, especially with something that can have germs in it, that definitely goes in the trash. And that is something that is definitely important to know. All right, our next one, eggshells. Eggshells go in the compost? Do they go in recycling? Or do they go in the trash? And if you said compost, you are correct. The importance of that is it can get broken down and used to make our soil better. The next one, toilet paper roll. So you finish a roll of toilet paper and you've got the cardboard roll that's in the middle. Does that go in compost? Does that go in recycling? Recycling? Or does that go in the trash? And if you're jogging, that is correct. It should go in the recycling. Next one is a pizza box. Pizza box. Compost, recycling, or trash? This is a little bit of a curveball. It can go in the recycling if it is not soiled or dirty. So if there's not food scraps in it, it's not greasy, that could get recycled. If it is soiled or dirty, it would need to go in the trash. So trying to get that pizza out of the box and get it somewhere on plates and keep the box clean is helpful so that it might have a chance to be recycled. I'm going to pause you here. I'm going to cover it up. Can you tell me the 3 reasons, the importance behind reusing items? What were the 3 reasons? What were the 3 words we broke it down into? Prevents pollution, reduces gases. You got that last one. Saves money. Prevents, reduce, and save. Say that again. Prevent, reduce, and save. Very good. All right, here's our next one. Junk mail. So you get all the mail, open up the envelopes, stuff you don't need, compost, recycle, or trash. That is recycling. If it has a little clear plastic window on the envelope, you can rip that out and recycle the rest of it. That would be trash. But most everything that's in the mail, paper products, boxes, things like that can all be recycled, which is very helpful. All right. Dinner scraps. Scraps of food, somebody didn't completely clean their plate off. Does that go in the compost? Does that go in the recycling? Or does that go in the trash? That's right. That all can go in the compost. All right, what are our 3 words? Prevent, reduce, and save. That's right, prevent, reduce, and save. Prevent, reduce, and save. All right, I've got another one for you. Styrofoam. Styrofoam. Comes in boxes, white usually. I don't like the noise of styrofoam. Where does that go? Compost, recycling, or the trash? That one does go in the trash. So if you are sending a package, help the environment. Don't use bubble wrap and styrofoam. Maybe you can ball up paper bags. A lot of people get groceries in paper bags, or reuse those plastic bags that can't be recycled and put those inside your box. So a lot of people have a plethora of those. Use something else to help cushion that object so that you're not having to use things that cannot be recycled in the future. All right, friends, can you name all 3 reasons why it is important to reuse items? Give me a thumbs up, sideways, or down. I know all of them. I know some of them. I don't know any of them. I'm going to cover it up. Can you name them? Prevents pollution, reduces gas, and saves money. Those are our 3. You all are doing a fantastic job. Keep helping the environment and think through how we can use things appropriately and recycle and compost when we can. Have a great rest of your day.